Made in America?
Made in America. We made it in America.
Sweet baby Jesus.
We baby Jesus. Who, who.
Don't do that
Listen,
again.
excuse me?
I said, don't do that one again.
I don't know why you're putting on your spectacles. There's not much to read. Listen. I'm gonna
Oh,
break it
okay,
down for
great.
everybody. I'm gonna break it down for everybody because it's
Break
really
it
simple.
down.
It's really simple. Made in America festival that came out once again, second year in a row, where
What they said.
they said that we will be canceling this year's Made in America festival. It doesn't seem like they really gave a reason this time. Last year they said it was because it was issues beyond the control of the festival. Last year
Yep.
we speculated that maybe it was Lizzo because Lizzo had all those lawsuits come down,
And she was the
uh,
headliner.
and she was the headliner last year. That is
Yep.
not the case this year. We don't really know what the case is this year. They said it's gonna come back and it's gonna be bigger and better, but people gonna think Made in America is a little stale by the time they come back. When they coming back?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
been, by the way.
I
It
don't
always
know.
looked like a good time though. Labor Day weekend. I remember when Jay-Z used to be real involved in it and people
Right.
looked like they had a good ass time at Made in America. I used to want to go.
Right.
Now they can't even get the festival off the ground or on the ground.
I right.
It's weird.
It's
Strange.
weird. I agree it's weird. Um I'm very curious what is going on over there because I mean it's allegedly Jay-Z's festival and we know Jay-Z is rolling in dough and he's got all the connections. So
I was just about to ask you.
why you cut out?
I was just about to ask you. You already said it, but I was just about to ask. Do you think it's money?
I don't know. That's why I was gonna put on the specs and see what it said, but
It didn't say
I
much.
just I got you. Yeah, I'm curious because this is 2 years in a row. I will say they got to get it together because I got to get it together.
Mm.
Um, I will say they got to get it together because you're right. I need some tea with honey. You sounding like Alicia Keys at the Super Bowl.
No one.
Right. My boo.
Wrong song.
Right. Anyway, yeah, they gotta.
Sorry.
So my my singing co-host.
Drink some water. Where's your water?
It's far. It's nowhere near me today, and
Ugh.
it's empty to be honest. So no time for that. Um, I was gonna say though. Oh, they got to get it together because you can't cancel the festival but so many years before it's squashed.
I feel like it's dead now.
I
I feel
think
like
that
2 years in a
Jay-Z
row.
has you first.
I feel like 2 years in a row. It's like, okay, what? You keep telling us it's coming back and it's gonna be great, and that's fine. Like if they bring it, I'm not saying they should never bring it back. I just feel like people are gonna be like, "Huh? Oh, this is back," or maybe it'll build anticipation. I don't know. I don't really know how that works, but I think that people are not gonna look for it. I'll say that. Not in the way that. Because 2 years of being like, oh, so pumped. I want to get tickets as soon as the Made in America tickets come out. It's lit. We about to be out. 2 years in a row, this has gotten canceled. And the first, last year when it got canceled, it was kind of already underway.
Yes.
So I just feel like, people may not, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's good for the city of Philadelphia. It probably brings a lot of business. But then I started to wonder. And then I'll pass it over to you. Then I started to wonder: is it the city of Philadelphia? Like, is it an issue for them? I mean, I know we haven't talked about the Freaknik doc yet, and I'm not gonna get into all of the goings on. But what I will say is something that, you learn from the doc is that there were a lot of challenges within the city that, um, created an obstacle for it to continue. So I'm just wondering, could it be that? I don't know. Please, please go ahead.
Um, I don't know if it's a city issue, but what I will say is, um, you're right. People will not be looking for it if they take too long. On the flip side of that coin, I think the festival baddies, as you like to call them, uh, will come running if you got a hot lineup. I think if the lineup is strong enough, if the promotion is strong enough, they can come back strong. But they're gonna have to really make people feel that, one, the lineup is worth it, and two, that I can actually trust that this is gonna go on. Because last year, the first year it was canceled, like you said, it was really close to when it was supposed to be happening. So I don't want to make all my travel arrangements and pay all this money and then it's canceled.
Yeah.
And so they are going to have to do some things to reassure fans that this is actually going to happen. And I agree that the longer they wait to make the festival, to return with the festival, the harder it's going to be to make people feel like, hey, I'm spending my money in a place where it's going to be worth it,
Yeah.
and where I am going to get my money's worth,
Hmm.
and where this thing is actually going to happen. So, um, I agree they have some challenges moving forward. I'm curious what the hell is going on, because you would think a festival that is allegedly Jay-Z's festival wouldn't have any problems at all. He's got the money, he's got the connections. Um,
Well,
and maybe we have to do more research about who is involved in ownership and what the issues are. But this light press release didn't say much, as you said. So maybe more details will come. Honestly, I do not expect more details to come.
no, I don't either. And and I and to your point, I feel like, yeah, Jay Z is connected to it, but how involved is he really? I mean, I
Right.
don't know. Especially at this point, I think if I remember correctly, last year when we looked it up and when we spoke about it, um, he's not. It doesn't seem like he's as involved in it as he once was. So, um, yeah, I don't know, but if any of the Philly festival baddies, have a line to what's going on, drop it in our comments. Let us know. We're curious. We want to know.
Right. Word. If you got some information, we'd love to know.
Yeah, hit us up.